usual, struggling with my equipment. It it has one set of opinions, I have another. Uh, yes. I usually win in the end, though. There we go. Now let's hope that holds. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed. Don't cross the eyes, it's not good. All right. It is I, Ocean. Yes, the ocean of the ocean's deep blue. Don't know why I'm saying it like that. Why am I saying it like that? I am the ocean of the ocean's deep blue. Welcome to the show. And if you haven't been here before, we do the deepest of woo and a lot of other things too, and we have fun. Because we believe, I believe anyway, that you raise your frequency, you raise your standard of living. Basically, you raise your whole vibe. You know, your whole attitude adjustment starts with you. So we actually have a lot of fun on this show too, and we talk about things that are paranormal, supernatural, some truther stuff, just any kind of woo thing, and that's what the name implies. But, if that's your speed, you're welcome to come on in. If it's not your speed, have a nice day. It's okay. Aloha off the hook. I am a shamanic practitioner and medium and psychic, and I have from time to time done some remote views and some what you might call channeling. I just hear them. I just hear other beings that dwell in this realm near us, but not with us exactly. So, yes, I've had celebrity hauntings and so on. That is another aspect. But tonight, a couple of things are going on. I'm going to talk a little bit about what's going on and what I'm getting. I wouldn't really call them predictions so much as reading the energy, because reading the energy is more accurate. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but I can see the energy of it. And this fall is going to be huge. So, we need to start talking about it. Oh my God, the summer has just flown by. It crazy, man. I can't even believe that here we are already all the way into almost out of August into September. Where the heck did the summer go? Oh my goodness, I just read something that's so funny. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get to the comments. This is, oh God, you guys are crazy. Okay, let me. Oh my goodness. The comments are so small here that I have to read them on this device here. So my other device. Now let me get this just so that it's just a little bit. I don't want to be too up close and personal. Just not into it tonight. Ah! I don't want any jump scares. Okay. Okay. So who we got here? Let's take a look. We've got off the hook. Hook, you're the law in this part of town tonight, it looks like. Chris Collins, hi. Claudia Burmoon, hi. Uh, Lab yourself. I promise to purchase a lot of readings if you marry my son and get him out of my house. I'm not the marrying kind, sorry. But that's funny. I like it. I like it. So, return your. If not completely satisfied. I've heard that one before. Okay. I was married for 7 years. So, yeah, it has. Chloe just came in. Oh, it's the Count Countess with 1, 2, 3. We just know her as Chloe. Okay. Yeah, I've heard the 30 days rap before, and frankly, I'm not willing to take another plunge. The first time was I got the hibbly gibblies. I don't know if you know what the hibbly gibblies are, but they're not good when I think of tying a knot. It's more like, you know. Been a hard week. Yes, it has. I had. Oh my goodness. I had a lot to do. I still have a lot. I have a lot to get accomplished this week. And I had a lot happen today. Oh my goodness. D, you have to change the settings to what? Lazy Wizard Gaming. Hibbly Jibbly. If that means a beautiful blonde starlet, then I'm all in on that. Anyway. Why? What's the change? Oh, I am not going to do that because it keeps the show from going places it needs to go. If there's somebody who's acting a fool, just get rid of them. And I've already will say the warning in advance. If you are under, this is PG-13. We talk about some adult stuff once in a while, nothing X-rated really, but we talk adults sometimes. And we talk about deep stuff. If you don't want your child into that, you should watch your child. You should babysit better. We're not your babysitter. Okay, my loves? We're not your babysitter. Watch what your kid is doing. If they walk in here and there's some kind of subject you don't want them to know about, although I don't know what that would really be, but because usually that's not what we deal in. However, some of our people who come in here, the way they talk might upset you. If any of that upsets you, it's on you. I'm not your babysitter, sweetheart. There we go. That's our public service announcement. Don't make other people online your babysitter. It's not cool. I don't have the time to watch them. Okay, so while we're at it, let's roll on. You know what? Like I said, if you got a kid, I'm not doing anything illegal here. There's no nudity or anything here. If there's a kid in here, that's their parents' fault, not mine. I do not bill this as a kid's show, and it's set as not a kid's show, not for children. I never check the for children box ever. Never have. Okay? So if the kid is in here, the parents got it set up to where they can be. And there's nothing I can do because the setting is already there. I do not set it for kids. This is not children's programming. So to everybody who's been screaming that for a while, loves, I'd never have checked that box. So I can't uncheck it. Okay. Hook, you're acting like, I'm sorry, love. What do we do here that's gonna hurt that child? None of ya are gonna try and set up any kind of clandestine arrangement, are ya? Now you should be fine. I always, like I said, I have never once checked the box that it's a kid's show. They give me a choice. Is this a kid's show or is it not? And I say it's not. So it's already marked. Okay? Jesus, I cannot help it. I attract children. Like that's evil? What, because I'm happy and nice? Because I'm kind to them? Because I'm upbeat and cheerful? Are you telling me that that's a flaw? I'm sorry. I don't see it that way, dudes. I have warned them. Now it's on their parents. Not me, not you. Hello, Scotty. And if Chloe don't like it, I'm so sorry about your life. That it's just that bad. I'm so sorry. I hope things get better. Hope things get better for Chloe. And maybe we should all just send her some love. Maybe just send her some love. It sounds like she needs it, really. And when one of our number needs it, we should send it. We should send her some love. Sounds like she's had a real bad week. Yeah, I only get two choices. Is it a kid's show? Is it not a kid's show? No, it's not. I checked that already. Jeez. Hello, Woo Riders. I have a few things to ask you, my friend. When your friend does his show, does he set his show for 18 and above in any particular way? Because they're not giving me that option. Okay? And some of these people want it set for 18 and above. To me, I don't have any nefarious plans for children. So to me, it means nothing. I don't plan on. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it. Just don't get it, sweetheart. Hello, Alexander. I just don't understand what the deal is here. But yeah, let's just think a minute about poor Chloe. Feels like I am too... What, honey? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Now I'm just pissing you off. I can't do anything. Okay, all I can do is announce in the very beginning. Like I said, there's only one button. Is it a kid show? And I never put yes. So, you know, you don't want to deal with them, block them. Block them yourself. You can do that. What do you want from me? I can't do what I don't have. And it, hello, Eldberry. Okay. Hello, Alexander. Hope you're going to tell me that we're going to have you come on in and give us the scoop on next month pretty soon. Hi, Andy Groove. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Okay, off to hook. Look, I don't want... Aloha, sister and brothers. I don't want any smoke with any of you over this. But we got to talk, maybe. Maybe it's time we talk about this. What is going on? What the heck is going on here? I don't know. Jeez. Can't read chats very well. That's why I got my tablet so that it's bigger so I can read it, because I cannot read this tiny little chat that they have in here. Oh boy. Okay, sweetheart. Alexander, it'll be great to have you. Always fun when we have Alexander on. Hello, Landon. Okay. Calm down, take our shirts off. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'm sure. Sorry, mine's staying on. You want that sort of thing, you're gonna have to go to my OnlyFans. Except I don't have an OnlyFans. But oh dear. Oh good, that's great. I'm doing great. You got poison oak from work. Oh dear, no. That stuff is nasty. That stuff is so nasty. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that, Woo. I'm itching just hearing about it. I think we all are. Assuming this, we found out who is in a patch. Oh, geez. Will you guys be careful? No, I know how that is. Oh, God. Why? No, I don't like it, not one bit. Yeah, ointment. Yeah, I'll need ointment. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Actually itch. Tea tree soap, yeah. Yeah, that'll help. Tea tree soap. Tea tree oil, tea tree. There's a few things that'll take the sting out of it, and it's all of it. That information's all available online. Hope you avail yourself of it. I had to, oh my God. I just, oh Lord, it was terrible. Um, oh, oh, well, yeah, there was, I can't think of it now, but yeah, it was always pink. Calamine lotion. You can also get the colorless version. Yeah, calamine lotion will take away itch and sting. That's what you need. Get some good old-fashioned. I have some in there. Calamine. Yeah, like Pepto-Dismal. I mean, Bismuth. Pepto looking. Yeah, it was. Yeah, they made everything that weird sort of pink color. Isn't that interesting? So, Pepto paste. So here we are, and it's almost fall. And what have I been telling you all along? It's going to start to fall in the fall. It's going to fall in the fall. I think this is that fall. I think this fall is the fall. The way things are lining up. Why is this on a show like mine? This is not really a political show. However, you got to understand the numbers are lining up. The stars are lining up. The planets are lining up. Everything is lining up, right? We just had the Lionsgate. We are about to go into eclipse season. It's all lining up for big, big things to happen. That's what makes it fodder for this show. It is not just politics at all. This is a huge change coming to the world. I can feel it. Can you feel it? We're on the precipice of something huge. The fall. What it's going to look like? I plan on having a show where I take a look for you. But I really think I already know. Because as I read the energy, yeah, shit's going to come down. It is. Remember, I had that vision of things dropping. Drop, drop, drop. And it's going to be wild. It's going to be wilder than this month. It's going to be another one of those months where it's like, okay. And now the cops are booking them down and throwing them. You know, we're going to probably see arrests, trials. What, Mr. Meow? What, are you ready to come up and be the star that you are? Come on. Come on, baby doll. Come on, my sweet kitty. My sweet, sweet boy. You're mommy's sweet boy. There he is, my little cowboy cat. Now it's complete. My baby is here. My little Mew. Wait a minute. Let me tighten this, babe, so it doesn't keep moving. Then I can pet Mr. Kitty Cake. See if I can show you Mr. Kitty Cake without completely collapsing everything. We come over so we can see you, Mr. Cake. Okay, all you can see is really his head. Okay, let me see. Can I do anything about that? Get him a little bit more into the camera here. You got to see this handsome boy. Oh, all you're seeing is ears. Let's try this. Maybe that's better. Okay. Now look at the camera, knucklehead. Okay. Look at the camera. There you go. Take the mug shot. Look at him. There he is, Mr. Handsome. There's Mr. Wonderful, my little Lyran assistant here. He's my little co-host. You're late. You're late. My little co-host is late today, but he's here. Little baby cake. Aw, my sweet boy. My sweet little boy. Let's give him a few minutes here. Aw. Purr, 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 purr. You see this part in his back here where it's curved? That's where he had that big, thick chunk of fur that it was solid that I had to take out. And it deformed his spine a little bit. He's got a deformed spine. Poor little boy on top of everything else. But he's still a happy boy. Oh yeah, chicken pox was not fun. But you know what? In my day, here we go, in my day, I start to sound like an old person. But really, when I was a kid, they would intentionally expose you to things like measles and chicken pox. So you'd get it the F over with, and, you know, everybody would have it at once. So you wouldn't be having it again and again and again and again, you know, just whatever that they had to deal with it. And that's the way parents were. They were a lot more practical. They believed in immunizing kids the old-fashioned way. And that was how they did it. They would take you to a party with other kids that had whatever it was. You'd all get sick at once. Everybody would, you know, just get sick and get over it, and then have resistance, and then go on with their lives. And that's the way they rolled in the old days. You know? So most of us had resistance to it before we ever left school, before we ever left grade school. We had resistance to most of those childhood diseases. So, what do we got? Mina Puri, hi there. Her, what, him, what? Him, what, pillow? I don't know what that is. It's a pregnancy pillow for your back. But what it does is it gives me like a headrest and an armrest. So you can like treat it sort of like a reading pillow. You know, you can like push it against the wall and lean on it and read, and have like the parts of it are like arms. See? And it's really nice. Let me tell you, I love that pillow. And it really has been helping my back, because sometimes I have breathing issues, and it kind of helps me. You know, when I have allergies or something, I'm having a hard time breathing. And, you know, I just kind of lean up against it, and it holds me slanted just enough that I don't have the problems. So it's really nice, really comfortable. Oh, you hear Mr. Purr's purr? Yes. Mr. Purry Purr Cake. My furry little purr cake. Now see, I can show you a little better on on this side. It's a little easier. There you go. There he is. There he is. Mr. Wonderful. There he is. Our ideal. Lots of fur and purring. He has got real appeal. Mew, 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 mew. There he is, Mr. Furry Face. He's got all of the girls. Yes, he does. He's got all the girls' hearts on a string. Yeah. Okay, we're back. I know, it seems like I'm high. I'm too happy these days, right? I'm not as gloomy as I used to be. Okay. It's your birthday? Really? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Please don't catch a flu, 'cause if you do, we might catch it too. Anyway. Okay. See you, Woo Riders. Oh my God. Mr. Kitty Cake. Ah. Okay, Mr. Moo Cat. Mr. Moo Cat. Yep, that's the way they did in the old days. I don't know, somebody said birthday, and I just figured it's somebody's birthday. So he sang happy birthday. Okay, so I'm early. I know. Seeing me happy, it's really weird. I've been a lot happier lately. I know. I'm not in hell anymore. Maybe not in heaven yet exactly, but I'm out of hell. Okay. I've been out of hell for a little while, actually. What? Do we want to know that story, Hook? Oh, so you can catch it. Oh. You had me worried. Like, is this True Confessions or something? Oh, you had me very scared. Really had me worried there. I'm sorry, but for a minute I'm there like, please don't throw me a Jerry Springer moment. I don't know that I can take it. Okay, now I understand. You're talking about the measles, mumps, that sort of thing. Yeah, okay. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. But Hook, it sounded really bad. Oh, she is spoiled. Oh, well, then you're doing it right, because they're there to be spoiled. They exist to be spoiled, I think. It's what they live for. My little baby lives to be, oh my God, you're too cute. He's too cute. Look at that little face there. Look at him. He's too cute. Yes, he got the little big nose and the green eyes and the white belly. Oh my goodness. He's too cute. He's too cute to not get petted. He's got to be petted. And he's got the leg up. He says, Mom, you got to pet my belly. I've got the leg up so you can pet my belly. Mr. Cake, you're such a love bug. You're such a little love bug. Oh, jeez. He loves that. See? He's love. He's a love kitty. He's a lover, not a fighter, and that's okay. That's just what I wanted. That's what I wanted in a cat. It's just the way the week has been, okay? The week has been just curveballs. It is, the week's been curveballs. Let's put it that way. I'm kind of expecting curveballs at this point. So that would have been a big one, yeah. And getting berated on my show for not hitting a non-existent 18 and over button that doesn't even exist. I don't even have that. Oh God, option. It's like, dude, I'm doing my best here. Jeez. Yeah, that's why I was sitting there going, holy cow, this isn't happening, right? Okay. Okay, good. I'm really glad to hear that. Because because you've just been talking about 18 and over, and I'm there, why? And it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that is irony right there. You see, you set me up. You set me up. You set my mind in that direction with this 18 and over stuff. And then you say that, and then my mind is going like, wait a minute. What are we talking about? Did my world take another left turn at Albuquerque or something? Okay. Oh my God. Princess Louis? What? Oh God. Help. You had to sneak Coke? Or you probably mean like through a straw type Coke. Oh, well, that would be, you mean like the drink. Well, you know what? We weren't allowed to have Coke. No, we weren't allowed to have Coca-Cola at all or any cola because my grandma, who was very popular actually, knew a guy who owned the Coke bottling plant. I believe it was down in Akron, and he gave her a tour of the place. And she saw how it etched the steel containers that they were making it in, the steel barrels that they were making the Coke in. And she's like, so you mean we're drinking steel in with the Coke? And the guy goes, oh, well, yeah, don't let my kids drink it. We don't drink it, but people love it, so we make it. It's like that was their attitude back then. That still is their attitude, folks. If you don't believe it, believe me. Check it out for yourself. Their attitude is still, oh, well, folks like it. They want it. We're making it. It's not our fault that it's got, that it's toxic. It's, allowable. It's legal. What the heck, right? Mm-hmm. And it was that way back then, too. Original Coke. And my grandmother said, if I see any of you allowing my grandchildren to drink any of that crap, I will get the iron pan back out. Oh, you didn't want her to get that iron pan out? No. The iron pan is a symbol of female authority. You didn't want Grandma to touch that iron pan. Mm-mm. So, oh God. So, yeah, we never had, I did coke with Mom. Oh my God. Well, you see, my my grandmother had to raise 8 kids during the Depression. And she had about 4 husbands, I think. And one of them was a drunk. She had to keep the peace somehow. That's how women had to keep the peace. And it was really almost universal. Back then, woman in a kitchen with a pan. You can still see lingering traces of this in our culture. But yeah, that iron pan was a symbol of authority in the kitchen. When she raised the iron pan, everybody straightened up. You know, it wasn't like kids today, man. They didn't have time or money to dawdle with anybody. They just didn't. They were just getting by. They couldn't let any bullshit go down. They just couldn't. I mean, they had to lock the cupboards, padlock them, to keep the boys out of the cupboards so they wouldn't eat all of the family's food. That is how it was then. Imagine that. You know, and my mother talked about that a lot, how when she would come home from work, the cupboards were already padlocked. And she would get no supper. She would get nothing to eat until the next day. And they had to be that way because otherwise there wouldn't be any food for anybody else, because boys would eat it all up. There had to be some kind of discipline. And so what a lot of women used was a frying pan. Not that they would ever abuse or hit anybody with it, but it was scary. You got to understand, them things were heavy. And I mean, even if she just tapped you with it, it left an impression. I never got tapped with a frying pan. But I mean, you know, it really did carry some weight. I mean, it meant settle the F down. Settle your ass down, kid. We got business here. Ain't nobody got time for bullshit, okay? And that's the way it was. It's the way everybody did it back then, you know. But you didn't know what Coke was. Well, there you go. A hippie mom, yeah. Well, it's altogether different than it is now. It's altogether different. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, you know, they beat asses in different ways back in the day than your mom probably did. I mean, Grandma came from the Depression. My mother lived through the Depression. So, and that was hard times, where sometimes you were just about starving. My mother, there's pictures of my mother, and her waist looked something like a drain pipe. She was so thin. But that's part of how it was back then. Everybody was real thin. Everybody goes, they were so healthy. It's like they were broke and starving. A lot of them were broke and starving. That's the thing. So, half-starved people kind of look like that. So, anyway. Oh, it's traditional in Hawaii. Yeah. With a leather belt. Uh-huh. Yep. Hey, hello, Daddy. Well, hello, Daddy. She was a swinger. Okay. So was mine. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm also from an age when kids still got the SWAT. Oh, yeah, the SWAT team. It was just mom or dad. Mm. It's even worse when it was dad. Because mom would do the swatting. Dad would impose the new rulings. It's like, oh shit. Now what? So yeah, when we were kids, it wasn't anything like today. Not even close. Nothing like it. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Your dad was a wanted fugitive. I gotta say, that's a good one up. I think you get the prize tonight. Wow. Yep, I remember the SWAT team. When we got the SWAT, it was a little different, but just as memorable. So it looks like pretty soon we're going to have Alex on so that we can usher in this new month and the falling that's coming in the fall and back on schedule, back on the script, so to speak. A pox party. A pox party. We were talking about that, yeah. The pox parties. Come on, little Diane. I'm going to take you over to play with so-and-so. It's like, oh, we never go over there. Well, we are today. I don't feel so good. Gosh. Oh, gosh, that was the day. They made decisions and we just went along. It's like when they would just tell you, okay, Pat and the kids are going to go pick berries and we're going to go with them. And so you're going to go pick berries. So get dressed. Well, they didn't ask you. They didn't ask you. You were going to go pick berries. Or they would say, Miss Pofall, old Miss Pofall down there, she needs help. You're going to go down and help her today. Whatever she wants needs done, okay? And you would just do it because that's the way it was back then. That's how things rolled. You just did it. You never even thought about saying no. No was not allowed. And if you cried, yeah, it was one of those things. I mean, everybody's heard it, right? Oh, I'll give you something to cry over. No, they didn't have time. Didn't have time for any of that. By contrast, my mother would look out today and say, these kids are so mollycoddled. As a matter of fact, she did say that back when she was still around. She'd say, kids today are so mollycoddled, they let them get by with murder. Yeah. Back in her day, oh, it was even worse. If you think that's something, they didn't have any rules about what you could do to your kids. None. I mean, you could sell them. And there were people who, during the Depression, sold their kids. Famous case of a woman selling her kids. She couldn't take care of them anymore. That could happen back then. Now think about what happened in their parents' time. We're all coming from traumatized roots, okay? If you think about it, if you really think about it, our trauma goes way back generations because every generation had some kind of shit that they had to deal with. It was absolutely murderously hard. I don't know that there were, they talk about the good old days like it was real. When were these good old days? And we all kind of feel like there should have been some good old days at some point, surely. Maybe it was when we were a kid, before we were, when we were still too naive to know what was really going on. But really, I can't, I cannot find any good old days when something wasn't horrendous, wasn't going on, giving people a hard time. It was either some kind of disease or some kind of war or some kind of some going on. So, it was maybe floods or droughts or whatever. So the good old days, I'm thinking it's just like a myth. It's an urban myth. Whew. Love you too, Dolly. Oh my goodness. Tell Dolly I love her. Scotty says, tell Dolly I need her. You're trying to get your wedding. Oh, your weed. Yeah, it auto F up. Your auto check is crunk, right? Oh, I hate when mine does that. Mine does that to me so often. I feel like taking a hammer out, I swear I do, and killing it Hillary style. Taking my hammer, doing a Hillary to it. Ooh. Okay. Oh, picking Lilikoi. We made my anti-money. Did I say that right? Lilikoi? And then you sell it. Lilikos. Ah, whatever. What is that? Your aunt's backbone was broken from your grandpa. Oh, from a beaten limu in Mali. Trash bags full. Okay. Gee, we all had such wonderful traumas to remember our parents and our families. Why? Yeah, nothing like shared group trauma to form trauma bonds that we can all recount happily on YouTube shows. Oh, God. Oh, God. You, it's hard and yellow, and you bite a piece off and suck out the center. Scotty. Seaweed looking stuff. Okay. I see. So everybody had practice. Uh-huh. Okay. Narc mama traumas go on forever. Yeah, there you go. Damn dangerous being a kid sometimes, ain't it? I don't want to be a kid again. Some people, I don't understand this. I don't. I'm sorry. But there are people who are just, they want to be a kid again. Childhood was so wonderful, magical, blah de blah de blah, and I'm like, your childhood. You want to go back. To me, it was like, God, do I really have to be here for 16 to 18 years before I can leave? Because I hate it here. I hated childhood. I hated it. I just felt like I was in prison. Oh, what? You mean I got 18 years to go? 16 for good behavior? I might get out early for good behavior if I skip. It was a sentence to me. Well, Juicy Guavas. I remember her. She was a stripper, wasn't she? Or a porno star, Juicy Guavas. Yeah, Juicy Guavas. Sounds like it sounds like either a stripper or a porn name to me. I may use that in one of my books someday. Juicy Guavas was her name. Maybe she's one of the pole dancers. Oh, God. Kahalu? Same as Temple Valley? Oh, okay. You got to put something in the oven? Yeah, I heard that about you, Dolly. Got one of your guys over. Okay. Okay. So, so off track from what I, but it's entertaining, so it's okay. Garbage bags full of strawberries and guavas. Damn. That would be great. We had to go, you got to get strawberries and guavas. You know what we had to pick? Well, the grapes weren't so bad. The grapes weren't so bad. The gooseberries weren't so bad. The raspberries and the blackberries. Those. Those were bad. And you might know they got thorns. And the bigger the berry, the bigger the thorns. And you could get caught up in those things, and it was like being in a like a little mini Iron Maiden, okay? So, and they'd hold on to you, and then you'd have to get some help or tear all your flesh off. Plus, they grew most abundantly in places that were kind of watery, which meant there were snakes. So your mom would always warn you upon going out for picking to watch out for copperheads. And water moccasins. When I think of the sheer irony, right, of today, the way things are today compared to what it was like back then, it's like, oh my God, it's so different. Today, there are so many guardrails. Back then, it was like, look out for the cottonmouths, look out for the copperhead, look out for the water moccasin. Try not to bleed too much. Try not to bleed too much, kids. We only have so many Band-Aids. And I'm nearly out of antiseptic. So different. I mean, this was our playgrounds were different too. Like our playground, it was asphalt. Asphalt. If you fell off of something, you were going to break something. You were going to crack your head and break a bone or something. A lot of the time. And we had monkey bars. Our monkey bars went way up there to where I could see over the tops of the trees. You could climb all the way up there, and they were these big steel bars, iron or something. I think they must have been steel. And we'd get up there, and it'd be like the wind would be blowing in your hair, and you'd be looking over the tops of the trees going, ooh, this is cool. There's the asphalt below. And nobody think too much of that. Every now and then a kid would fall off. Once in a while. And then the slides were great because they get all nice and hot from the sun and fry your butt on the way down, all the way down. And then at the bottom, for some reason, there was a pit, right? There was always this pit at the bottom from, I guess, landings and people kicking stuff from landing. But in order to try and, I don't know what their reasoning was, there was usually stones at the bottom, like big rocks, to break your fall, right? You think about it today and you think, What was the logic there? Well, it great big rocks to break your fall. It stopped you. It kept you from walking again, walking home. Um, oh my goodness. Pig traps. Okay, and tamarind trees. Okay. My hubby would climb the coconut tree so quickly. Peeled the coconut so fast. Cool. You cut coconut trees for a living. Cool. You have your tree specs. Huh, that's pretty cool. No coconut trees in Fresno. Well, there you go. They just love that coconut picker vibe, huh? Coconut cutter vibe. Oh dear. So, yeah. Yeah, let's face it. Our childhoods are way different than people now. They're nothing alike. It's way different. That's funny though. When I think of it, it's like what we survived as kids. See, it made us strong though. You know, we're all survived and we made it here, right? We made it to this point somehow. Must have been all a big test, huh? No rolling of the R's. What is Richard here? Where is Richard? Tyson chicken strips, no fingers. You know what? That always freaked me out about chicken fingers. Where do they hide them? You know, what part are the fingers? I never saw chickens with fingers. It kind of creeps me out, actually. Yeah, Tyson sucks. Yeah, they tried to make Tyson like it's a well-trusted family name in the commercials, right? Like Hormel, which I thought was some kind of a description of somebody named Mel. You know, that Hormel. You know, when we were like at that age and we heard Hormel, we kind of giggle. But Tyson, yeah, Tyson was not bad. I mean, it wasn't good. It was bad. It was bad. How you doing, Lewis? By the way, Lewis, we've got you written into the book. We had to because you're one of the oldest characters here. You are now officially a character in the book, but not under Lewis. Ta. You are Lou, the stone-faced bartender. You are a bartender who acts like a cop. Who I'll have to read it. It's funny. Don't worry. It's a good part. You're always there. You're always around. Really, you're working in the main area of the story. And you get to watch strippers. So it's good. You'd like it. They ran out of chicken strips. Yeah, the Hormel. Well, could be. See, that's the funny thing. That was the nickname of one of my cousins, Melanie. Melanie, everybody called her Mel. So every time we heard Hormel, anyway, she hated that. We wouldn't let our parents hear that, though. Good for you, Lewis. He does. Well, also, he's a scumwad. Gavin Newscum is probably. I wish he'd just turn around and go right back to hell where he came from. He's a horrible person. Horrible. Every new thing I hear about Newscomb, you don't hate him enough. He let people burn. He planned it. Him and Karen Bass Ackwards, they both need to go up for some time. They both need to get fitted for some orange suits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They will deserve it. I hope that they're part of the fall, what happens in the fall, because they will certainly deserve it. All of the ghosts of those people, animals, everything else that died in those fires, they have got blood on their hands. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. They got blood on their hands. And they need to be taken off the street. They need to be taken out of power. They need to be away from anybody decent so that they don't hurt them. Because there is something wrong with them. Dim came out wrong. Okay. Billy Bob Gates. Mel's Hole. Yeah, that was another one. Mel's Hole. Poor Mel. Poor Melanie. Oh my God, poor Melanie. Oh dear. Well, it was Hormel. I mean, that was the name of the company. Billy Bob Bates. Master Bates. So did Netanyahu. They're a female stripper, Lewis. Oh, well, anyway, yeah, Lewis, you're a bartender, so you get to watch all the strippers. So I hope that makes your day. Hey there, B. Freeman, Free Beeman. But they have other acts too, besides just pole dancers. So it's kind of funny, and you'll get your turn to be in there. Hook, you haven't been brought in yet. You're going to come in book 2. There wasn't any room to fit everybody in, but the book 1 is just a setup for book 2. We're doing a trilogy. How you been doing, B? Eh? No, we're waiting on you, Dolly. You're going to be in there, by the way, Dolly. Book 2. I think most of y'all, because yes, the House of Ill Repute will have a much bigger part in book 2. So all of you who asked to be workers in the House of Ill Repute, like I used to say, you will be seen in book 2, because that's where that place comes into play more. So your nurse crush. Okay. Need to change your image. Are you sexting? Yeah. Are you sexting somebody, Dolly? Yeah, B. Freeman, you haven't been here in a while, but I'm writing a book. And it really is helping me. I mean, Hook found her thing. It's crochet, right? And I mean, Chloe's got her crystals to think about. Everybody's got something. But for me, it really is helping me doing this writing. And let me tell you something. I have also written several songs. I've written songs for the book, in fact, for the characters to sing in the book. So I have also been writing songs, and my book is finished. I am now just doing revisions and, tweaks and going through it for typos and to make sure everything runs right, Make sure that we don't have the same things happening twice. And sometimes fixing the chapters are really hard, though, because let me tell you something about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is helping me write this, which can be great sometimes. But if it's a long chapter, it will just completely forget. So you have to keep saving often, because it'll forget, it'll say, oh, sure, I've got it right here. And it's the gist of it, but it isn't what you wrote. Drives me freaking nuts. Drives me freaking nuts, let me tell you. Oh my God. It's like, another thing about ChatGPT, it will constantly try to it's like, if you say, give me that paragraph again, it'll rewrite it. It'll try to correct things, do it the way it thinks it needs to be done. It's like, no, my words, and my words. Don't do that. And I told it, if you don't quit trying to fix my lyrics, I will get the hammer. And then it'll lose big swaths of things. It'll change your words. And the thing is, never, if it says, you want me to tighten that and get it all ready and clean for, no, you don't want that. Because what it'll do, it'll take out all the good stuff. Every good, interesting thing you had in your piece, it'll strip it right out. You'll have to rewrite the whole damn thing. I have rewritten whole chapters because it said, yeah, here's that. And then I copy paste and didn't look at it close enough. And it's like, what's this? Yeah, that's your chapter. No, it's not. I didn't write this. You wrote this. Well, it's about the same. No, this is not what I wrote. So yeah, I have to argue with the damn thing. Because when I write something, there's a reason everything is in there. It's leading to something else later on. And I can't just have it throwing out lines. Plus, it makes it sound, you know what? It'll take out all the good description, boil it down to a few words. It's great for business if you're trying to get some kind of business plan to as few words. But no, it's like that's not what writing a book is about. People want to be immersed in the book. People want to feel it, smell it, hear it, taste it. They don't want this happened, that happened, that happened. End. That is the way it goes. That's not what makes a book good. And I struggle with this. I need a better writing app. I got to find a better writing app because it's driving me up the freaking wall. Seriously. So, however, it did help me accomplish getting a book written in a week. I went back and I checked when I installed the sucker. The first chapter I completely lost and had to rewrite. I still got the sucker done in a week. In fact, less than a week. At 9:45 on Sunday morning, Sunday would have been a week, some point on Sunday, I was done with the book. But, as some of you may know who have ever tried to write anything, it is the revision and the proofreading and the tweaking and the checking to make sure the continuity and blah, 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 everything, there's so much more than just writing it. There's like all this other stuff that you have to do to make that really a book. So it was written in less than a week. But it is still in the process of being worked on. So I expect, though, if I keep banging away at it, I should have it ready to go by early next month, which is amazing. I mean, that's got to be some kind of record, to write a book in a week and then have it ready in like 2 weeks, maybe 3. And then, and it's going to be very, very richly layered and a lot of description. It's going to be, and everybody who hears me read it said, damn, that's good. you know? So I'm like, I think I'm doing good. Now, marketing, I have no idea how that's going to go. I don't know what I'm doing. I can write like the wind. I wrote, in fact, while I was writing this book, I wasn't just writing the book because the characters sing songs. I was writing songs to go with the characters. I still have a couple songs that I have to write and fill in. But I'm actually writing songs, and there will be, that means after I finish with this book, there'll be a songbook too. What's more, I'm going through and every chapter has a song-related title, has a musical title. First chapter is called Ball and Chain. Most of them are going to be songs by dead guys because I think that's only fair, since I'm using dead guys to help me write the book. Oh dear. This pooped out of gas. Okay, I can't see what you're saying. Did y'all see Redacted took the Giants Masonic History Global in a new series? You know what? That's going to happen. I was trying to tell you that earlier. That's what I see happening more and more. Is that what was once woo is going to become mainstream now. The woo is getting mainstream. And that's going to be happening more and more and more and more. It's going to be, and the mainstream, what we have is mainstream now, down the tubes. They're going right down the tubes. MSNBC has now been changed to MS, which is actually short for multiple sclerosis. But don't tell them that. It'll break their little hearts. But anyway, yeah, you're broadcasting letters are the same as a bad disease. That's great. Wouldn't want to be you. The what they call legacy media is going down, baby. That's what I see. It's going down. It's going down, 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 down. You're going down. You know. And these channels that were fringy are coming up. Because guess what? People aren't as stupid as they used to be, and they're not as naive, and they don't trust as easily. So now you start to say this stuff, and I've noticed, instead of people just immediately going, ha ha, right off, it's like, oh, really? You know, a lot more people. And then people will come up to me and mention stuff. You know, I won't even say anything, and they'll be standing around in the store, and they'll go, yep, you know, something, and it's like conspiracy theory. It's like, yeah. This is great. I'm having such a great time with it. Because now it's like, you know what? I'm not an outsider anymore. I am not that weird kid in the corner who had all the weird theories. Now all of my conspiracy theories are coming true. And I don't look nearly as weird. Okay? Well, I'm still weird, but, you know, what can you do? I'm still weird. I'll always probably be a little bit weird, but at least I've got more people that I can talk to, you know, that I might be able to talk to about something. But, you know, it's just, oh my God. We're going to get to the point we really will. I mean, we've already had Senate hearings about UFOs. They're finally talking about UFOs. but they're calling them UAPs. So we've already had that stuff. I had my sighting of the ship after getting a message that they were going to, that I'm a contact now. I'm now a contactee. I am not an abductee. I am a contactee now. So I have found out more about Telluria. There is a region after you dig so deep in the earth that is called the Telluric Realm. And Paul told me about it. It's called the Telluric Realm. And he told me he was from Telluria. That's got to be the Telluric Realm. So that was confirmation. I didn't know that. I didn't know what the Telluric Realm was. Paul said, Telluria? That sounds like the Telluric Realm. Barbara Hand Clow wrote about that. I said, really? Wow, I should probably look into that. So Paul's going to come in sometime and talk about the Telluric Realm. Because guess what? We have friends there. We have friends in Telluria, in the Telluric Realm. Now, what is the Telluric Realm? As Paul explained it to me, he gave me the short form, Telluria. Telluria. If Telluria is in the Telluric Realm, it's a place where reality stops being physical. It's not entirely physical in the Telluric Realm. Ooh, that's intriguing, isn't it? Isn't that intriguing? Yes. So, yes, it's like the inner earth, which is what he said. He did tell me that. Andros is my contact. Andros. So I already know a guy from there. Actually, I get the feeling I know quite a few, probably. I just don't know I know. They know me. They know who I am. He told me, oh yeah, people know who you are. I don't exactly know how. But I suppose maybe they get my broadcasts. I don't know. How the hell should I know? Do they watch my show? If so, hey guys, how y'all doing? Much love. Much love from up here on the surface. Hope y'all are doing fine. Whoa. So here I am. You would sell with frat boy. It would sell with frat boys. Alien smells. And for once, Lewis is the only guy who's on the page. Lewis. So we've been contacted by them. But they're not from the stars. They're not star people. They're inner earth people. What we would call inner earth. I have a feeling it's not like we think. Not at all. So it'll be interesting to see what happens because, you know, from my point of view, I'm the contact. It means I'll probably be one of the first people to end up on a ship. So, reading minds again? I can't really read your chat. It's so small. And my tab pooped out on me and I had to charge it a little. I will get back to you and start reading your comments very soon. I'm just telling you what's going on. Um, but yeah, we've already been contacted. We've already got friends. We already know what the ships look like. I've got a picture of a ship that was hanging right outside my window. I've got a witness. I got a photograph. I got the goods. I got the, I, I came with the receipt. So we're cool. As far as I can tell, uh, well, let's see if I can pick up anything. Um, by the way, I actually had a really um, I found a really funny video and put it on our community post. Watch it. It's so funny. You will piss yourself laughing, okay? I mean, I practically did. It's very it's done with AI and it's one of those where cowboy fur. Oh my God, cowboy, I love you, but here we go. Cowboy fur, I'm breathing your fur, Mr. Fur. That's the payment for having a furry purry like him. Oh God. Okay, so let's see what y'all been talking about. You choked him with a headlock. Dee will be ripe for the pickings. We are entering the twilight. Yes, we are. Actually, you're right on. Scotty, you are a bouncer, just like you asked to be. Name Buddy. And you're evil. Huh. So it would sell with it. What would? The Devil's Bible, 800-page book wrote by a monkey overnight. Okay. Never heard of that. Yep. Yep. This one wasn't a sphere. This one looked sort of like a squashed beetle with a grill. Big Justin. Oy. California Dreaming has been stuck in your head for 3 days. You know, usually when I have a song stuck in my head, it's trying to tell me something. Almost always. I don't know, Justin. Maybe you're the good version, buddy. I don't know. We'll fit you in there somehow. That's what she said. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. Oh, Cowboy's in here. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Love for all. Well, thank you. Cowboy got his own tablet. Wow, that's pretty cool. Stopped into a church I passed along the way. Got down on my knees. Do, do, do. I began to pray. Like the preacher likes it cold. Knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming. No! Hello! How's no? How you doing, no? Well, Cowboy's in here now. The gang's all here. Thank you. What language is that in? What language is it? I don't recognize it. So no is over. No made it in. Haven't seen you in a long time. Geez, no. Do, 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 do. So, well, this is surreal. He's asleep. So, somewhere in Catland, he's typing on a tablet, I guess, because he's asleep here. Now, in my story, it's a story about Cowboy's adventures while he's asleep. And life just gets more surreal all the time. That's why I'm laughing all the time. You guys think I'm on shrooms or something? No, life is just getting that surreal. My life is surreal. Oh, yes. Get a life. Oh, surreal. Real life, surreal life. I may have to write a series called The Surreal Life. The surreal life chose me. Don't want to miss a thing. Steven Tyler. Yeah, well, I told you. Must have pissed some people. You have a channel? Scotty, I didn't know you had a channel, damn it. Now I have to go find your channel. Aw. So, well, I had Seven by Prince. Seven in my head. All seven, and we'll watch them fall. Stand in the way of love, and we will smoke them all with the intellect and that savoir faire. No one in the whole universe will ever compare. I am yours now, and you are mine, and together we'll love through all space and time, so don't cry. Today all seven will die. Yeah. Scott is quite popular with the ladies, but not quite as popular as Big Justin is. Yeah. I hope you're doing good, no? Atlas sent a message. Flattery will get you everywhere. Let me see if I can get one of the songs. I mean, here are some of the titles, okay? Oh, this is a song I already sang it to you, Chatting with Myself. But here's one of the songs that I wrote for the book. Bad Back, No Scratch, and Fur Balls. So, I wrote the whole song. It's a song now. Bad Back, No Scratch, and Fur Balls. I also started to rewrite because I lost the original. Rewrote the what, what was I calling it? I rewrote. Is it over here? Paranormal other, no. No, it's not paranormal character. No. Paranormal book. Did it somehow? Yeah, rabbit hole ended up over here. Yeah, rabbit hole. The haunted carousel song. Haunted carnival song. If you find the truth you've been told are really only lies, follow me down the rabbit hole, you'll learn the same as I. When you finally start to shake free the cobwebs in your head, you may finally start to see the path down which you were led. When you find that history's been lying all along, you may finally understand the meaning of the song. When you finally realize the stealing of an age, you may finally learn to mistrust history's gilded page. Ain't just the things that we don't know, it's the things that we're sure of that just ain't so, 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 that really trip us up, you know. When you see the cave mouth that once could really speak, you may know cadavers are the scenery you seek. And when you finally start to unlock the steel cage of the mind, you may finally start to see how many blind are leading blind. It's no use, you studied, the goalposts have been moved, and now your mind latches onto the story unapproved, and then you see it like the glaring inconsistencies. When you feel your stomach exit as you were falling free. Ah! Okay. When you finally wake to find that all your truths are lies, follow me down the rabbit hole, claim your free surprise. Ain't just the things that we don't know, it's the things that we're sure of. Just ain't so, just ain't so, just ain't so. They really trip us up, you know. Ooh, today a daytime UFO. That sounds good. Thank you. Mm-hmm. So, oh, you were parodying a Gene Simmons song. Okay. Thank you, Dolly Bell, for you're the only person commenting on what I'm doing. I guess I'm just cheerful back. I guess I'm just cheerful background to your chatting, but that's okay. I've been meaning to have a word with the voices in my head anyway. So, bunch of disaster movies. Oh, well, it's nice of you to come by, dear. What's raining there, cowboy? Cool. Well, I hope you enjoy rain. Maybe you don't, though. I actually kind of like rain. Oh, there he goes purring again. Mr. Kitty is purring again. He wants belly rubs again. He's grabbing my hand. He wants love. Oh yeah, I love a good electrical storm. I'm jelly, I want rain. I don't get that, but okay. 31 temperature? Ah. Where are you from, cowboy? Where are you in the whole wide world? I'm in Ohio. And Hook is in Viva Las Vegas. Jackie has a song? Where's Jackie? Oh, good Lord. Oh, cowboy is from India. Okay, it says he's from India. Okay. Well, I'm here. Oh boy. Um, anyway, how long have I been on? Almost 2 hours. What you got? Oh, Bangladesh. Wow, Bangladesh. Huh? You just shared a link. What are you talking about? You can't share links. Oh, Jackal, not Jackie. Okay, let me save that so I can listen to it later. There. Remember, we're typing to each other. A lot of the nuances get lost. So sometimes kind of hard to understand what's going on. It's blue up here to me. It's blue to me. It's it's blue on my end. On my tablet, it's blue. Okay. It's not on my phone though. Maybe that's maybe there's something to that. I don't know. I don't understand enough. Oh dear. I see it. I already saved it to watch later. Okay. Well, the night is going so swimmingly. It's a good thing I'm regarding it all as just a grand hallucination now, or I'd be upset. I just clicked on it. I just clicked on it. Did y'all update? Maybe they did something in the update. You know, there are sometimes I get almost into a hair pulling fit about YouTube, but I gave up on it. Dolly, you're always a little loopy. That's one of the things we enjoy. It's fun to watch. It's okay, Dolly. We still love you just the way we are. We love you just the way you are. Oh, God. Yeah, I gotta get my ass to Rumble, I think. I'm gonna have to get my act over to Rumble. Well, guys, it's been fun and it's been wonderful. Like I said, sorry I didn't come on Monday. I didn't come on Monday because I was just too freaking tired. I have had one, I warned you I was going to have a major week. And I just could not get my act together to come on Monday night. And I fell asleep. And I just needed the rest. So, sorry about that. I didn't even warn you or anything, but I didn't plan it either. I just zonked out in mid-write, just mid, I was trying to write something up and I just zonked out in the middle of it. And I got a pain in my belly right now. I've got a stomach ache. I don't know what it is. Probably go in and drink a little water and feel better, but I'm going to have to get off real soon. So I want you to know that I love you. And I'm going to be back on when I can. Going to try and be outside. It's much nicer outside now. Ouch. Yeah, I got to go off and take care of how I feel right now. I feel, ouch. Yeah, my stomach hurts. I don't know why I didn't eat anything weird. So I love you, and I'll see you next time. And if you leave some links here and there on like the videos or something, go into my video and leave some links, I'll come see you. Or go to our channel where I post movies and things. Go to our posts and leave some stuff there. You're mods. You should be able to do that, I hope. Take care, you guys. Hope you're finding some of the truth here. And remember, you're divine. What just happened? Okay, good night.